My name is Kayla, and I'm here to send a message to you. I'm going to bring up the topic of Christianity, a very touchy subject in today's society, especially with young ones. I want to talk about Christianity and how I actually came about Christianity, and who I am, and start out with my story. I was actually brought up in a Catholic home. My mother is Irish Catholic, and my father is Black, and he is Christian. I was brought up in a household where my mother was kind of more towards the religious side, or almost atheist side of things. She was only Catholic when she felt like being Catholic, and she was atheist when it came to anything that was not what she believed. So I grew up in a very confused household. I didn't meet Christ until I was about 15, I want to say. And I struggled with a lot of issues as far as alcohol addiction. And I had a mother that was on drugs, and a father who was not the best, and he was not even in my life until I was about 10 years old. So my background story is that. And, I grew up in a very abusive household with my mother and father. My father's side, my mother actually left my father because he was abusive. So this is my background story, and the reason why I'm telling you my background story, my little baby woke up, is because I want to make a point that everyone out there can find Christ. It doesn't matter your situation. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter about anything. It doesn't matter if you came from an atheist household, a gay household, a hateful household. It doesn't matter where you came from. Everyone can meet Christ. I just got off a 40-day fast yesterday for my marriage. No one has a perfect marriage, but my marriage has definitely suffered. Just to let you guys know, I'm 22. I became pregnant at 21, and I have a beautiful little 10-month-old baby girl. I'm in the military. My husband's in the military, and we have suffered with the military's poor judgment. Being in the military definitely takes its toll on a marriage. But just want to make a clear point between Christianity and Catholicism. Not to say that there's not Catholics out there that are 100% true to God. I just want to look for the warning signs behind what is okay and what is not okay within Christianity or Catholicism. First of all, I want to speak about Catholicism. I'm going to make another video with clear scripture talking about what God says about praying to idols and statues. Second of all, Jesus is the one and only God. If you're praying to anything but Jesus, you're wrong. If you're praying to Mary, you're wrong. If you're praying to Joseph, you're wrong. If you're praying to a statue, you're wrong. I'm not saying it to put you on the spot or to judge you. I'm just saying this to help you. Because there's no point in doing something that there's no point of doing. There's no point of doing something that is going to waste up your time, your energy, your money, your resources. There's just no point. You only have so long to live, and you'd be really upset if you found out that everything that you're doing is not right. Second point I want to bring up is good works. Good works do not bring you to heaven. They don't bring you to heaven. They don't do anything that will bring you to heaven. What good works does is if you're doing it in front of everybody, then that's your reward. And I'll talk about that in another scripture that God talks about. People who sit there and they do things to be looked at. Like all these stars and celebrities that we see giving donations to the poor and the needy. They're not doing the right thing. The right thing is to do things for people in secret so that God sees what you're doing. So that you're recognized by Jesus and you're not recognized by man. Because we're not put on this earth to worry about what men think. We're put on this earth to follow God's point and perspective and to do his will.